Muy buenas a todos chicos y chicas, ¿qué tal estáis? Bienvenidos a un capítulo más del Let's Play de Dragon Age 2. Y lo hemos dejado justamente por aquí, justamente en la llegada a Kirkwall. Y vamos a ver qué es lo que podemos hacer para entrar en la ciudad. Pero antes, vamos a explorar aquí un poquito esto. A ver qué podemos ver. No podemos ver de momento absolutamente nada. Supongo que podemos hablar con ¿quién? ¿Con este?
Sí. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in?
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Uf, pinta muy chungo para nuestra hermana,
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted. But he's sure never taken that chance.
Joder, con Meredith entonces, ¿no?
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Ah, vale. Muchas gracias, compañero, entonces, por dejarme pasar literalmente, porque me acaba de dejar pasar. Aunque tenemos que hablar con un capitán.
I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Claro, tiene que conocerse a los templarios, si no, ¿cómo coño vas a saber esconderse? Es normal. Vale, a ver por aquí. Vamos a explorar, ¿vale? Friedrich. No sé quién es este. Bueno, vamos a hablar primero con el capitán Ewald.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
There must be someone else in charge we can talk to.
The city's been closed by order of the Viscount and Knight Commander Meredith, whose fortress you're standing in. But as far as you're concerned, I'm in charge.
Our uncle is Gamlen Amal. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlen? I know that name.
¿Ah, sí?
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here. That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men,
Uf, uf. Venga, a pegarnos de hostias, ¿no? Parece que sí.
this.
Que no veo. Ay, Dios mío. A ver, tú, compañero. Se acabó. Joder, que vienen más. Vamos. Eso es. ¿Se acabó? Se acabó.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Vale. Parece que es alguien pobre, nuestro tío. No estamos tan ricos como
It's been
pensábamos.
3 days. This waiting has to end.
Joder,
I'm
3
sure it won't
días.
be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Wait, I think someone's coming.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Sí, bonita, sí.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
Vale, ya está.
We don't have any choice, do we? I need to
Agotamos
get
todas
my
las
family
líneas siempre de
into
diálogo.
Kirkwall.
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
So you're selling us into indentured servitude? That's your idea?
Think of it as having a job waiting for you in your new home.
Wonderful.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, She's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
¿Y el mercenario?
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Vale, pues tenemos que ir a hablar con dos personas. Kirkwall el cadalso. Kirkwall, el cadalso. El patio del cadalso está lleno de estatuas de esclavos torturados, un horrible recuerdo de la historia de Kirkwall. Hace 1500 años, Kirkwall era la principal cantera del imperio de Tevinter y producía los recursos para construir el camino imperial. Las ansias expansivas del imperio obligaron a miles de esclavos a trabajar en la cantera. Al finalizar la fase de construcción, Kirkwall se convirtió en la capital del comercio de esclavos y el cadalso era su centro. Las estatuas no son monumentos dedicados al sufrimiento de los esclavos. Los maestres diseñaron cada ángulo y cada milímetro del patio para que acabasen con el ánimo de los que lo visitaban por primera vez. En él se celebraban ejecuciones todos los días, algunas veces cada hora, y los cadáveres se colgaban de horcas. Perdón. Los nuevos esclavos que llegaban desde los muelles veían lo que les esperaba. Cuando los ejércitos de Nuestra Señora se enfrentaron al imperio, los esclavos se sublevaron y se apoderaron de la ciudad. El cadalso estuvo vacío durante 200 años y volvió a abrirse tras la coronación de la divina Justinia I. El cadalso volvió a transformar la ciudad y la antigua prisión se convirtió en la sede del Círculo de Kirkwall. De En busca del conocimiento, los viajes de un erudito de la capilla del hermano Genitivi. ¡Ojo, Todo esto lo ha escrito Genitivi. Ya lo conocimos por lo de las cenizas de Andraste. Bien, esta es la contrabandista, supongo, ¿no? Sí. Y el otro es el mercenario. Prefiero el trabajo de mercenario, la verdad. Lo prefiero. Está aquí. A ver qué tal me habla este.
Mirren?
So you're Hawk, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
I'd like to know more about you
no me
first.
cae bien ya,
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said your sister's a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Apparently Uncle Gamlin likes to talk.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
My uncle doesn't seem the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
Bueno, de momento no,
I'll find some other way into the city.
Let me know how that works out for you.
De momento no me cae muy bien este tío. A ver la contrabandista. No me cae muy bien este pavo, A ver si la contrabandista me cae mejor, por lo menos.
Are you a Fenril?
You must be Gamlin's nephew. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
We can't afford to be choosy.
Claro.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims. we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
Does everyone know about us?
If the Circle hasn't descended upon you, my guess is no. The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
Son expertos en hacer esconder magos.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Pues oye, me cae mejor esta, ¿eh? Me cae mejor, mucho mejor esta, ¿eh?
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Un poco de extorsión, ¿no? Sí. Extorsión y ya está. Vale.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Uf, ¿te parece...?
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
A ver...
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over
Sí,
it.
un gran pesar.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Abelín?
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just... take what's in the chest. Take it all.
Con Abelín no se juega, ¿eh?
Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Con Abelín no hay que jugársela, ¿eh? 2 de oro, fíjate. Vale, te traigo el dinero.
Here you go, as requested.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
¡Hala! Y subo de nivel. Lo cual es perfecto. Fuerza, voluntad, constitución. Y seguimos a 2 manos. Espérate. No. ¿Hay algo más? No. Pues nada. Ahora tenemos que hablar con nuestro tío.
Any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Ethenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
The blight may still spread, but for now, we have a new home.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
Pues sí, tenéis un año por delante.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight.
Después de un año, obviamente.
But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed.
Oof.
A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Ah, y nos conoció a nosotros. Pero ojo, llegan los Qunari, o sea, después de un año, ya, en Ferelden ya no hay ruina porque nosotros la evitamos. Llegan a la ciudad de Kirkwall los Qunari. Problemas por los Qunari. Y los magos cada vez están más mosqueados, porque los templarios cada vez están siendo más poderosos. Ahí está la caballero comandante Meredith.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
We've fought and killed Darkspawn. How many of your hired men can say the same?
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
He always seems to know what's going on.
We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
Gracias.
How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service.
El primer enano que me cae de puta madre.
I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartrand's venture?
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it.
Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
50 soberanos.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to
50
split
de oro,
profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
It sounds interesting, but if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn.
The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Bianca?
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
Eso es verdad, no puede pintarlo mejor.
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Tenemos un nuevo nivel. Atributos, magia, voluntad y constitución. Y aquí. Y ahora, este que es pícaro, pero pícaro a distancia. Destreza, astucia y constitución, de momento. Y obviamente, ¿cuál es el que tiene más lleno? Este, ¿no? Sabotaje. No, sabotaje y especialista. Y Bianca. Mejor en Bianca, ¿eh? Primero. Vale. ¿Tenemos nuevas misiones entonces ahora? Atrás. Diario, supongo. Sí, el largo camino a casa. Entrega la muerte de Flemaz, un nuevo hogar. Una amiga en la guardia. Expedición, una charla de negocios. Y... ¿qué más tenemos? Todo esto. Ve acá, se comprueba el cofre de almacenamiento. Todo esto hay que cogerlo, ¿eh? Todo esto hay que cogerlo. El príncipe exiliado. Paquete de pícaro. La marca de la asesina. Lo que no sé, un recuerdo del pasado. Lo que no veo es el DLC de Legacy, de Legado. Y ese DLC es el que tenemos que hacer, ¿eh? Ese DLC es el que tenemos que hacer. El de Legacy. Ahora aquí tenemos Worthy, Sebastián. Ojito, tenemos varias aquí, varias personas. Mercado de alta ciudad. Por aquí bajamos a... Torreón, Gamlen, baja ciudad, una charla de negocios. ¿Y esto qué es? Ah, vale. Kirkwall de noche, Kirkwall de día. Tenemos que ir a casa. Vamos a ir a casa primero.
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
Great
Lady Elegant.
ancestors,
No
no.
sé quién es esto.
You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels filled with
¿Dónde está nuestra casa, tío?
body odor. And every person there.
¿Aquí?
My favorite spot in the whole city. The taverns in Hightown are all owned by the Merchants Guild.
¿Nuestra casa está por el otro lado? ¿No está, está arriba? Tiene pinta. ¿Sí? Está aquí, arriba. Es que quiero venir aquí y recoger todo esto.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
A ver el escritorio. Carta de Fenrir. Hawk, ha pasado un año y eres libre, puedes irte. A pesar de lo que pienses, nuestra colaboración ha estado bien. Si no te importa ensuciarte las manos, puede que te dé algún trabajillo. Cuídate. A Fenrir. El Emporio Negro. Saludos. Aunque tú no me conoces, yo he oído hablar de ti. Creo que necesitas algunos objetos de mi colección y la manera de obtenerlos. Esta invitación no se la ofrezco a cualquiera, pero tú no eres cualquiera, ¿verdad? Considera esto una invitación al Emporio Negro. Esta carta incluye las instrucciones con el encanto para acceder a través de los pasajes subterráneos de la ciudad. Si le das el encanto a otra persona, el permiso será revocado inmediatamente y las consecuencias no son muy gratas. Adie. Xenon. Vale. Uf. No hay objetos de momento. Ah, vale, es aquí dentro. Ah, recuerdo del legado, Legacy. Vale, este es el DLC, ¿vale? Este es el DLC que tenemos que hacer. La hacienda de gentilhombre. Del gentilhombre. Wow. Lo tomo todo. Espadón de 20... wow. Dámelo, papá. El filo de la noche. Coraje. Esto no me sirve a mí. ¿Por qué esto no me sirve? Nivel 15. Oh. Y el modo del exiliado. Máscara de oro. Vale, vale, vale. Restricción a Belín. Vale. Que por cierto, ¿puedo hacer una cosita? Opciones. Interfaz. Ocultar casco. Quitar tutoriales. Sí, prefiero ocultar el casco. Venga, a ver, ¿qué tenemos aquí? Tomar todo. Los perros de guerra. El puño de del padre de la montaña. El coraje de Willem. Joder, tenemos un viaje de cosas y no podemos ponernos nada. Bueno, esto sí. ¿Qué es crítico? A ver. Probabilidad de crítico, resistencia a la magia. Bueno, mejor de lo que llevamos. Desde luego. Esto tampoco. Supongo que podremos guardar cosas en mi cofre. Recuerdo de marca de la asesina. Este es otro DLC. La colección real. Inventario lleno ya, ¿sabes? Yo tengo el inventario lleno. Claro, no tengo desbloqueadas las mochilas. Yelmo del Rey Marik. Ser pícaro. ¿Puedo guardar cosas? Yo creo que sí, ¿no? Sí. Voy a guardar las cosas verdes. Obviamente. No, esto no. Esto para vender. Voy a guardar las cosas verdes porque es que si no. Si guardo todo esto, vale. Y seguimos recogiendo, ¿eh? Voy a seguir recogiendo. La colección real, tomar todo. Senda de la espesura, otra vez de pícaro. Vale. Esto. No, me he equivocado. A ver, ¿qué tenemos? Obviamente dos armas. Esto también es para pícaros. Joder, todo es para pícaro, tío. Para mí, ¿qué pasa? Que no hay nada. Para mí no hay nada, tío. Ser mago. Vale. ¿No puedo ver a mis demás personajes? No, tendría que salir de aquí, ¿no? Supongo. Sí, tendría que salir de aquí. Las reglas de las cardinales de la magia. Las leyes fundamentales de la magia. No debéis dejaros llevar por la idea errónea de que la magia es todopoderosa. Hay límites y ni tan siquiera los mayores magos pueden superarlos. Por ejemplo, nadie ha encontrado medio alguno de desplazarse, ya sea salvando las distancias grandes o pequeñas, que no sea ir poniendo un pie delante del otro. La naturaleza inmutable del mundo físico lo impide. Por tanto, no podéis aparecer sin más en Minrathous para pedir que os dejen una tacita de azúcar, ni podéis aparecer por arte de magia en vuestro despacho el ensayo que os dejasteis en el dormitorio de vuestro aprendiz. Simplemente tenéis que estar preparados. De manera similar, incluso cuando enviéis vuestra mente al velo, vuestro cuerpo quedará atrás. Solo se ha superado esa barrera una vez, y por lo que se ve, el hechizo precisó de 2/3 de todo el lirio del imperio de Tevinter y de la sangre de varios centenares de esclavos. Los resultados fueron completamente desastrosos. Por último, la vida es finita. Un sanador realmente grande puede traer a alguien de vuelta de las puertas de la muerte cuando el aliento y los latidos han cesado, pero el espíritu aún se aferra a la vida. Pero una vez esté abandonado el cuerpo, ya no se puede recuperar. Eso no es fallarle a vuestras habilidades o poder, es simplemente realidad. De las conferencias del primer encantador, Wencelus. Vamos a guardar más cositas. Obviamente. Esto no, porque esto se lo voy a dar a mi hermana, a ver si puedo, claro. Ser pícaro, mago, ¿no? Mago nivel 17. Me guardo lo de nivel 17. Esto es pícaro, nivel 17. Mago y nivel 7. Mago nivel 13. Mago nivel 7. Pícaro. Mago nivel 6. Mago. Joder. Bueno, pues perdón. Pues tengo que ponerle esto. Joder, la perga. Isabela, Sebastián, Barrick. Barrick. A ver, voy a sacar lo de Abelín. Barrick. Merrill todavía no la tenemos. Barrick. Isabela no la tenemos. Bethany. Abelín. Sebastián todavía no lo tenemos. Uy, ahí se ha visto a alguien. Que mejor no decir quién es, pero ya lo habéis visto, así que a ver. Coger todo, ¿qué tenemos más? El honor de Malcolm. +2 a todos los atributos. ¿Esto es daño? Contra demonios, velocidad. Esto todo es daño en todas las ramas. Pero esto son estadísticas. Joder, con los maguitos de los cojones. ¿Ser mago? Sí, todo es para mago. Entregas especiales. Joder, ¿ya estoy lleno? Ya estoy lleno, tío. Ah, la armadura de sangre de dragón. El casco de sangre de dragón. Manoplas de sangre de dragón. Botas de los yermos gélidos. Aunque esto es mejor, por estadística. Sí, por estadísticas es mucho mejor. La que tengo es mucho mejor, obviamente. Vale, esto es mejor. Sí. Sí. Vale, todo guay. Pues voy a guardar esto. Voy a guardar la promesa y esto, porque le voy a dar a Bethany esto. Esto para adentro, para adentro, para adentro, para adentro, para adentro. Sí. Ser mago nivel 7. Vale. Vamos a seguir recogiendo más cosas. ¡Hala! Y nuevo nivel encima. Mente de fuerza, voluntad. Ah, vale. Simplemente me ha subido eso. Simplemente me ha dado... Vale. Ataque 23, daño por fuego, daño por frío. Regeneración de salud. +1 a todos los atributos. Astucia, no me sirve. Joder. Me viene mucho mejor esto, ¿eh? Astucia, ¿no? Daño por naturaleza. Los enemigos sueltan mejores objetos de equipo. Voluntad y salud. ¿Cuál es el de voluntad y salud? Este. Sí, yo creo que está bien. Sí, está bien. Vale. Pues ya lo único que nos queda son los 2 DLCs. Ya está, vale. A ver. Espadón. No. El poder de Sten, ojo, es el arma de Sten. No. Escudo de Orleis. Arquería no tengo a nadie. Nada. Barrick. Esto fuera. Bethany. Espera, ¿qué es lo que he metido? Ataque 23. Ah, vale, es que es ataque 23, pero no me hace falta. Este dentro. Balín. Pa' adentro. Pa' adentro. Pa' adentro. Pa' adentro, pa' adentro. Y pa' adentro. Runas. Vale. Pues... dentro. Vale, porque esto se lo voy a dar a Belín también. Joder, macho. Tengo un viaje de cosas, ¿Y aquí qué tenemos?
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Joder.
I can't have Mother living in this hole. We've got to get out of here. Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him.
Nota dirigida a Gamlen. Gamlen Amel, llevas 2 meses de retraso en el pago, Sera. Como bien sabes, los intereses se acumulan y te prohibiremos el paso a nuestros establecimientos si no pagas. Piensa en ello, ningún corredor de apuestas hasta Urok, jugador de Kirkwall, querrá saber de nada de ti. Espero que soluciones este problema antes de que tengamos que tomar medidas. Evitemos que haya más problemas. Galard. Joder. A ver qué nos dice madre.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
This is the way things are, Mother. Gamlen can't change it now.
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in short pants, lad. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me.
Please, Uncle. We have a right to see it for ourselves.
Maybe so. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
¿Qué hijo de puta? Bethany tiene algo que decirnos.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
I won't believe Mother's own brother would steal from her.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver. It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
When this Deep Roads expedition comes through, we can buy her home back, move to Hightown.
Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice.
Hijo de puta, tío.
Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
How could Gamlen let that happen?
I think there's a reason Mother didn't talk about him much. Seriously, though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
Wow. Parece que tenemos nueva misión. A ver, dejadme mirar un momento. Aparte de todo esto, compañeros, derecho de cuna. Encuentra el testamento del abuelo Amel. Ve a Ciudad Oscura y entra en los sótanos de la antigua finca familiar. Sí, vamos, pues va a ser lo que hagamos en el próximo capítulo. Así que chicos, chicas, hasta aquí el episodio de hoy. Muchísimas gracias por haber visto este vídeo. Dadle like si os ha gustado, dislike si no. Y ya sabéis, si queréis apoyar esta serie, queréis apoyar el canal, tan solo tenéis que darle like a los vídeos, suscribiros, compartir, comentar y activad la campanita de la suscripción para que YouTube os avise de cuando subo un nuevo vídeo. Así que nada más, un saludito a todos y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo de Dragon Age 2. Hasta otra, zagales.